And now you've got this box of mystery. What would you like to do now?
Do we have anything in the ship to like have some surveillance on this thing?
Can we find any doors?
We have the audio sensors. I could probably get an audio sensor.
Okay, audio sensor.
Yeah, some kind of. We have like whatever is picking up all our conversations in the ship. What?
It's your earpiece that's doing that. Remember, you guys saw on the feed that going into the black box was audio from your earpieces.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna grab a hammer and start banging on that
No,
control
I'm
pad.
gonna not let Vosk take any of my tools.
Okay, well, now, I think fair is fair. You roll a 2d6 and you roll a 2d6.
Okay.
Neither one wants to be the first to roll. I want to see what the other one gets.
Oh, I can't
You
believe
got
it.
what did you guys get?
I had 10 and he had 11.
You got 11. All right, so Bardak does not manage to stop you from taking a hammer. So what are you going to do with the hammer?
Start painting it on the cube.
On the cube itself? That thing is the hardest thing you've ever tried to hit with a hammer. It is making no difference, no dents, not even so much as a mark.
Not even a
What if I start?
It is, when you bang it on the hammer, it's actually scuffing off some of the scorched sections on it. So the scorched stuff is obviously just something you can rub off because there's spots of it coming off when you hit it with the hammer.
Let's clean it up then and see if there's any marks on the
I'll
outside.
keep on doing that.
No, let's like clean it up with something that's a better tool for it.
Yeah, you're just going to tire yourself out because you're not going to be able to even make a dent.
Is there an axe?
The axe would ruin the axe.
Yeah, you got your shot. I let you take it. As far as cleaning stuff, you guys could surely come up with some towels or something from the fresher.
Yeah, let's do that and wipe it down.
Okay.
I wonder what would happen if I hit with the hammer the control pad.
We might ruin our chances of ever getting in.
That's true.
Do we have language recognition on our data pads? I mean, like, you can take a picture.
I'll say no.
Okay.
I want to start pressing random buttons on the control pad.
No, let's have a plan for that. There's ways that you can break into things if you don't know the code, but it's not pressing random buttons.
And the hacker still hasn't even taken a crack at it yet. So I like this idea of the towels and trying to clean it up. And what you find underneath is bare metal.
Okay.
It's completely smooth. It's even rounded at the corners of this cube. And it's got this seam down the middle. Did you look at the top of the box? Like where the seam went?
No, I understand.
Okay, so standing here looking up at this big 12-foot thing, you can just see that down one side of it is this seam with this control panel next to it.
Can I like stand on something and see the top?
Sure, you could have somebody lift you up on the reach truck probably.
Okay.
When you look at the top, yeah, it's really puzzling. The seam just ends at the top. So you can't tell, like, does the whole front open, or is there just some part of this that's a door? It's like the seam going down the front of the refrigerator without the seams on the bottom and the top. But yes, there is this control panel.
Okay.
Well, I'll try to hack it then.
Okay. So, I wonder what hacking it might consist of.
We could take it apart, like the control panel, and see what the buttons do, and we could just set up a program that would start and do every number once, and then every combination of two numbers, and then every combination of three keystrokes, and just keep on going until...
Which would probably require a computer program that you would have to put those glyphs into it for it to try it.
Well, it would just be like 1 through 12, if it's like a button press that's sending a signal.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So hardware. Okay. Alrighty. Now that brings us to the question of, can you open the control panel? And I hadn't thought that far ahead. I guess my first inclination is that the control panel is actually like flush with the metal.
Try pulling it out.
No, I mean it's like
Embedded in.
huh?
Like,
Yeah, embedded. But I'm willing to write the story together.
Is there anything we could do to have it just a finger that does it?
Oh, like a little mechanical object. It's an No, I'm thinking maybe it should be a different kind of control panel. Somebody give me an idea.
It could just be like something mounted on
Mounted.
that we could pull the face off of. And
Yeah, you don't see any screws. However, we'll say that the face does have like a lip around the edge to where somebody could try to force it off of there as long as they were gentle to not damage anything underneath. Not to mention, if that panel did come off, there could very well be wires attached to the buttons. And so you wouldn't want to send it flying across the room because you're going to need to know what wires went to which buttons.
yes, be gentle.
So there's just some ideas. What do you guys do with that?
I'm gonna use the other side of the hammer and try to.
Gently.
Yeah.
Could I use my mechanic skills and try to pull it off gently?
Or at least come up with
Like
some...
a lever or something that would just be...
Yeah,
Try
okay.
to nudge it off.
All right, so we got the brains and the brawn. Let's say that the two of you decide to go to work at it with some tools.
Okay.
Now I know I have a co-op roles thing. Oh, right, okay. So you said, see, this is why I jot ideas down. I never know when it's going to come up. So I came up with this thing for a co-op rule.
Okay.
So you are just going to use brute strength. So I'm going to say use your weapons modifier, okay? And you are the brains of the outfit. You're using the mechanics.
Okay.
I want you to both give me a 2d6 with the modifier that I just specified to you.
12.
Oh.
Wow. That would be 9.
9.
So do I add another thing for my weapons?
Sure, why not? Okay, so they both had a successful roll. That was not supposed to happen. No, this is great. Actually, I think I got this idea from somebody where you can do a co-op with the GM. When he wants you to succeed at this, you both roll, and so you've got a good, better, best. If you both succeed, best. If one of you succeed, you get the good result, and if both of you fail, you get the worst result. I have 30 of these various little dice games, by the way. So, let's see. You get the control panel off, and there are wires. They don't clearly connect to the buttons, but I would be willing to bet with a guy as skilled as you with mechanics and you with electronics and hacking that you could come up with something that you could do. Now, we have less than 10 minutes left on the timer. You two, what would you do with this situation?
I think we should try to set up something that will just try every combination, every potential combination.
Well, couldn't I hook like the scanner up to it?
Maybe.
What
see.
kind of keypad is it? Is it a touch screen or is it a buttons?
We'll say they're buttons because I thought of it once Eric mentioned it, that there could be wires coming off of each button. So I should stay out of it. Never mind.
I think it'd be safer to try the combination because a computer can try, hundreds of thousands of combinations an hour,
That's true.
and eventually we'll hit something. Just a matter of time.
Okay.
I am sure that if you went and raided engineering and the lab, we'd all agree that she could cobble something together. His idea, your technological savvy, And we will say that you constructed a little device that's going to tries sending an impulse to each one of these wires. I mean, you don't know what signal the button is giving off per se, other than
Yeah, we'll
You
just
could
do
splice
off.
the wire and see what kind of signal we're getting.
Okay. So yeah, we'll say that you cobbled something together, and you guys are going to start it working, and it might be done in 5 minutes, or it might be done in 5 weeks, and you don't know which. And unless somebody else wants to try something else, I think we will, as for the box, leave it at that. Leave the thing trying the different combinations.
I think we should make sure that we lock the cargo bay.
Mm-hmm.
Lock everything down. I wish we had some other kind of surveillance that we could. Is there a window on the door on the stairs to the upper deck that we could like peer in? Otherwise, we could leave Bossk down there. Just
We'll say that there's a window that you can look through. We'll say that all the doors on the ship have a window like this that you can
Okay.
look through.
All right. I think we should lock it down. Because if there's some kind of creature in there, we could always just open the ramp and the airlock remotely and launch them into space.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
So you guys are going to close and lock the door going to the stairs.
In the locker room.
Oh, and the locker room. Fair enough, fair enough.
And take
Alright.
the remote.
And what?
And take the loading ramp remote.
Okay. So, to show my cards a bit, I have just planted a time bomb that can go off anytime I want. A narrative time bomb. I don't mean a bomb. Next time I'm hard up for a story idea, I'll say, you know what, today's the day that the box opens. Yeah. Okay, so it is late. You guys are going to go up to the bridge, and you've probably only got an hour until you're going to be able to jump into jump space. And then you're going to want to get into jump space and go to bed, right?
So should we do our rolls to prepare?
Nope, we are not jumping today. We've only got 2.5 minutes left in this session anyway.
Okay.
So we are going to, it actually worked. You guys are going to be left there on the bridge,
Okay.
only an hour or so away from jump space. And when we have our next session, we will find out if anything might keep you from getting into jump space. And it will be Halloween/horror themed, so. All right, so we're going to call it there, folks. As I said, as I was telling you and I've told her, this was my experiment in non-linear writing, and just let you guys go free and do whatever you want. So this session had a very different feel to it. I hope everybody was okay with it, because I'm going to be doing more stuff like this. I like to think I talked no more than 25% of this particular session. So anyway,
Don't time it when you watch the video.
don't time it.
That'd just be overboard.
Oh, it does sound like something I would do.
That's why I said it.
It's a good session, y'all. And I'm really looking forward to next time. Next time, we're just going to have some fun. Next time is just going to be for the hell of it. Just for the fun of it.
So does that mean nothing we do will have consequences for future sessions?
I didn't say that.
Don't blow up the ship.
All right.